Ladies and gentlefish, we got the matchup of the next juicy game in here for you. Navi versus F.Ching #1. Two of the bestest teams that are teamest of teams in the land. Gaku doing an early Royal Champion charge, and his champion is kind of wrecked early. I don't mean the weird language there, but here we go. Root Riders from the left side of the base. Cool. Healers, balloons, Grand Warden, Sneezy. Sure, it's all working. Everybody's going in there on the left side of the base. Let's do it. Let's do it. Redeploy the champion. We got the Electro Boots and the Rocket Spear here to use. We pop the Warden ability. The healing token can actually get the champion back up to full health, which is nice. Queen and King now working alongside her on the outside of the base. That's juicy. Overgrowth spell is inbound. We got Town Hall kind of on the back end. Part of me wants to call it risky, but also I guess it's slightly less risky since the Queen walking on the outside will eventually just be able to reach it. Kind of an interesting build here. Root Riders in the middle doing their thing. We're going to use another freeze on the Town Hall. He still has got like 4 spells that he could use. Sends a super bar for that multi-targeting Inferno Tower. Going to be able to take that out. Cool. Champion picks up an Inferno Tower. Queens, we got the Magic Mirror. Giant, we take him out. Ice Golem freezes, that hits the Town Hall? No, not quite. Royal Champion, Queen, gonna tag team it. Down goes the Town Hall, but it's fizzling out, man. Invis the Royal Champion. Down goes the Inferno Tower. Skeleton spell is there. Sure. Skeleton spell doing some distracting, but this looks like it's gonna be a game over for Mr. Gaku. Well, maybe not. He's got Flame Flinger troops still to come out. This might get interesting. Nah, it's probably just super minions. Super minions will be good, but I don't know. Let's see. I think there's too much for them to handle. The Royal Champion and especially the multi-Archer Tower on the back end, and they're gonna use all their long shots before they even get over there. It ends at 95% to start the match. Mach doing his own Royal Champion charge. Finds the Tornado Trap right away. Going for that Town Hall right away. Ooh, that champion's so low on HP early. He's got the recall spell. He's got one more invis. Ooh, I had to go to ability. Spirit Fox dead as heck. It doesn't get the multi-gear tower either. Tries to send a couple balloons to get it, and that doesn't work. Wow. That multi-gear tower is insane. Here we go on the right. King, Queen at 3 o'clock with an Ice Golem. Root Riders are inbound. Are we just going to try to ignore the multi-gear tower? That's interesting. We drop a troop launcher. Okay. Got all the usual pets. It's pretty common. You see these 4 pets over and over and over again lately. They might need to do something, you know? Some balance changes. Spice up the meta. I do kind of wish that they would make balance changes, like small tweaks, not the big tweaks that they always make, but like small tweaks on like a monthly basis, instead of all they ever do is they wait a full 3 months and then they make massive changes that completely destroy or change the meta. I really wish they would just make like small tweaks based on feedback and usage month after month. That would be nice. But anyways, I digress. We need something to talk about because casting Root Riders every single day is getting boring. Giant on the top side of the base trying to take out some extra defenses. Warden, Queen still getting some more value there on the bottom side. We got 2 Super Barbarians, but there's no way this triples. Not even close. Mr. Mach gonna fall right here pretty soon. Down goes the Queen. Super Barb on the top side dies. He can get maybe one more building on the outside. I think the Booger will actually pick up the Ricochet Cannon and potentially the Gold Mine, but it's going to be like a 76%. Nice try. Smith has been playing a bunch for Navi lately. Yada, I think is on vacation or something. I can't remember. But let's see what Mr. Smith, their base builder and their 6th player, is going to be able to do here today. Invis the Royal Champion, she doing her thing. We get 3 Root Rider attacks in a row. Hopefully we'll see something else later. We usually get a lot of dragons out of Navi. I think F.Ching have been doing dragons lately too, at least some of the attacks. We'll see though. It's a shame, really, nothing else is meta besides Root Riders and dragons. At least in hard mode, that's all you get. That's all you get. If somebody's using something that's not those two, they're probably throwing. 2 ice golems, 2 witches on the defensive claim castle. Sure. Poison spell, Valkyrie is the perfect combo to deal with this. Except that one witch, that poison was kind of a whiff, not gonna lie. That poison was actually one heck of a whiff. Rip. Drops another ice golem. Has to just full send it. Queen at 3 o'clock. Takes out that witch finally. King with the queen. We got a troop launcher in the mix. Very, very nice. We'll take out the Inferno Tower. We're gonna skirt around the town hall, at least at first. Do they cut back in for it right away after getting the scatter shot? Boom, 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 boom. The Valkyries do. Oh, he getting some Wi-Fi connection issues. The champion's going for the town hall. That's all that matters. She's still got the Spirit Fox alive. She's healthy from the healing tome. That's good news. Skeleton spell on the top side of the base. King wrapping her all the way around the outer edges. Queen still alive with ability intact. She's in the middle. Troop launcher still launching some barrels. Champion hopping over walls, going for the enemy. Minion Prince still got the Spirit Fox to go invisible. That looks good for Mr. Smith. But as the overgrowth expires, going to be a whole lot more defenses ready to hit us. Poison Tower ready to rock and roll. We got King, Queen ability. We got an Invis spell. Sure. Sure. Down goes the Expo. Poison Tower went off toward the right. Honestly, didn't get that much value, so that's good for Mr. Smith. Spiky Ball hits quite a few things. Champion will take out the scatter shot. This is looking really good if he doesn't run out of time. Ooh, time could be an issue. I just saw it. Wall break toward the junction. That's actually a really good wall break, but he has Root Riders alive anyway. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Come on. Come on. Go faster, bro. Go faster. Is there a queen beating on a wall way up top? I think so. Champion needs to go fast, and she just can't get it done. Rip. 97%. Xiaoping. Or F.Ching is using dragons. Here we go. Finally, we get the switch up from Root Riders to dragons. Down goes the Tesla. We're doing champion with like 74 invis spells, an earthquake, and even a poison. All right. Homie decides to bring a poison. Cool. Cool. Quake spell. Invis spell. Champion to get all that value there. Next invis. Down goes the ricochet cannon. Down goes the builder hut. Down goes the Inferno Tower. We pop a haze vial. We get the fire spitter. We're getting the rocket balloons. We're dropping another invis. Good timing. Spirit Fox is still alive too. But it looks like he's not relying on it in the core of the base. He's well aware that once you're in the middle of the base, it's not worth the little half-second dead time in between Spirit Fox and invises. Because that happens. That happens right there. Spirit Fox and the champion die before he gets the next invis down. Yikes. That's spooky. Could have probably gotten the Inferno Tower too if he wasn't late with that invis. King Siege Barracks, left side of the base. Dragons on the upper side. He's going against the sweeper, which doesn't feel quite right, but might not be the end of the world. Uses the Minion Prince ability immediately? Okay. We still have a poison spell for some unknown reason. We really didn't need a poison. Probably should have brought a freeze. We got an ice golem, I guess, for our back end air defense. Could be. King, and there's some furnaces out of the siege barracks. Those will help. 2 rocket balloons snipe one of the air defenses. We drop the ice golem to help the barbarian king do his thing. Cool. Cool. Get the Archer Tower down, the multi one. We get the gold mine on the right. Pick up the mortar. The air defense. And is this going to triple? It's looking pretty good if we can get that town hall, man. Menu Prince and Warden still alive. The dragons and the furnaces pick it up. The furnaces from the siege barracks are actually kind of cracked. That's a 3-star all day long for F.Ching. #1. Wow. The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Klaus Toast. What can you do, homie? Lots of dragons of your own with a super giant. Okay. All right. Take out the bomb tower. The air defense. Queen's got an angry jelly boy. We used the super giant early with her. I feel like the super giant's really not that much different than a normal giant when you're just using it in front of the queen or something. They still just die so fast. The giant, on the other hand, the giant squared makes a huge difference. This guy's like even better than a golem. Champion going into the core, getting a whole lot more value. We did bring like 12 invis spells. Queen already dead as heck. She died before the giant squared did. Angry Jelly Boy trying to get that Expo. Almost got it, but not quite. We got the Royal Champion right smack dab in the core of the base where we want her. Tornado Trap spinning her in circles, but she's still getting the value we need. Down goes the Fire Spitter. Down goes the Poison Tower, fighting the enemy queen, and we let the champion die. Okay. Ice Golem, Witch, and a Furnace out of the defensive clan castle. Send a Valkyrie, send a Dragon, send the Flame Flinger from 6 o'clock. This delayed? That's nutty. That's actually pretty nutty. I mean, it will be able to get several buildings, including the air defense. But wow. Dragons from the top side of the base. Ooh, hold on. Are those skellies going to pick up the Flame Flinger? No. Not even close. Fire damage OP. He lost a lot of dragons early. Pops the Warden ability, holding on to a Minion Prince ability. We got a Rage spell that we could use. We rage through the town hall. Cool. Popped the Minion Prince ability, but it did not hit the air defense. At least it hit the Inferno Tower. We're gonna get stuck on the Barbarian King here. I don't know though, because I think the Minion Prince is gonna die to the air defense. That's an uh-oh. Only 38 seconds on the clock. Another uh-oh. Only 4 dragons, 3 dragons alive on the left with the Grand Warden. We might get stuck on the Barb King. Invises the Booger and the Phoenix to go take out the air defense. That actually works. Cool. Rocket balloons and a normal dragon out of the Flame Flinger. They almost got that multi-archer tower down, but still, this is a big time fill. Why did he wait so long to drop everything? I don't know. This would have tripled if he would have just dropped the dragons like 30 seconds earlier. Yikers. And the Flame Flinger too, TBH. Oh, well. What can we do with more dragons? This one's got a Lava Hound to utilize as well. Champion on the left. Inferno Baby Dragon to help out. We do have that Lava Hound for later. That's going to be fun. 13 invis spells. 1 Earthquake. Sure. There's another invis. We'll let the champion do her thing while we get some water. Spider-Man Cup OP. Shout out Spider-Man. Next invis right on top of the Inferno Tower. Hello, Tornado Trap. Found a way to hit that. Tornado Trap actually spins her aura outside of the range of the Inferno, but she goes back for it. Okay. Spirit Fox still alive. Maybe we're not trusting it anymore, though. Earthquake spell is in. Haste Vial. Next invis. Can we go pick up that Town Hall? Woo-wee. Yes, we can. With the help of the Haste Vial, we're going to get that Town Hall. Thank goodness. Get the Sweeper. Aura damage actually takes out the Furnace, and then she just gets stuck on the Ice Golem, so she won't pick up the second Air Sweeper. Oh well. King and Siege Barracks, this lower left side of the base. Dragon's gonna come in from the top side. Here we go. Here we go. Everybody's waiting so long, though, to drop the dragons here. You know, like, it does feel like he could have dropped them like 20 seconds earlier. Like, you don't have to wait until the champion is completely dead and then slowly start to decide where you're going to drop everything else. We need to start seeing some multitasking, you know? Some multitasking. Rage Gem to help these dragons, sure. King's got the snake bracelet, an army of wizards behind him, super minions down there as well. Minion Prince ability goes off. Cool. He's got the henchmen and the dark orb. That's old school right there. So many wizards behind the king. It's nice to see that they're all still alive and getting value. That's a lot of wizards, dude. I don't think any of them died. King, 2 P.E.K.K.A, like 17 wizards. Woo! This looks like it might be another triple for F.Ching #1. Oh my gosh. Wow. And I thought he started the dragons way too late, but this still crushed. I think the Rage Gem makes a big difference when it comes to time. Healing Tome is better for keeping your dragons alive, but it's slower on time. I said Healing Tome, right? Yeah, and Rage Gem is better for time, but it's not as good at keeping your dragons alive. More dragons! This turned from Clash of Root Riders after the first 3 attacks to Clash of Dragons. Alright. Now we got like 4 dragon attacks in a row. I think all 7 attacks, though, have been RC charged to start it off, so there's obviously a clear meta. Every single pro be doing the RC charge. Maybe not all of them. We still see a couple Warden walks to start attacks every now and then. But it's right. It's like 80+% is just RC charge as the opener, period. I think the RC is the most common hero in the game right now. Whew. Next invis spell, sure. Get the poison tower down. Go for the fire spitter next. We brought 2 rages on this one instead of just the normal 1, so that only leaves us with like 9 invis spells, I think. And there's the last one. There's the last one right there. Oh well. One dragon at 3 o'clock. An archer there on the bottom side of the base. Hopefully we'll be able to kill the ice golems with 1 Valk and a baby drag, probably. Yeti and Wizard on the other side, snipe and air defense. That's good news. Ice Golem Queen, Siege Barracks, lower side of the base, and here we go with dragons from the northeast. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Coca-Cola. A lot of traps we're hitting right away. We drop a rage, we pop the Warden ability. Sure. Down goes the Barbarian King. Kind of upset that he didn't use any of the headhunters there to help fight the king or the royal champion on the bottom side of the base, because now they're just cleanup headhunters. He lost both his P.E.K.K.A s fighting that Barb King. Second rage in the core, still got the Minion Prince ability, still got the Queen ability, got super minions out of the Siege Barracks to help support. That's a good Minion Prince ability. Not gonna lie. Let's see if he can go get over there and take out that multi-gear tower before it wears off, though. This is looking pretty good, right? There's not that much base left. 48 seconds on the clock. Queen's got Magic Mirror, Healer Puppet. Yeah, this is a 3-star. This is a 3-star, ladies and gentlemen. Navi might still have a chance here. All their other attacks have been good %. This is a triple, and Stars left a triple at the end, and they got to start picking up defenses. Great attack from Mr. Kazuma. Gets it done again. This guy is Mr. Reliable lately. Wow. Champion in for the Monolith from Mr. Jian. Take out that Monolith, take out that multi-gear tower, maybe go fight the CC troops, but I don't see any ice golem. Okay, there is 1 ice golem. We'll easily be able to get the rocket balloons, the furnace. Might be okay with going for the ice golem. He's just going to make it invisible. Drop an earthquake spell. Okay. Next invis. She goes up for the other Inferno tower. That's probably a good thing. Next invis. Get the Rage tower. Next invis. Spirit Fox is dead as heck. Don't be late on any more invis. Get the expo. Get the scatter shot. Drop another invis. Gigabomb blasts us into the air, but he don't care. Get the ricochet cannon. The air defense. Only got 1 invis left. You better already know where you're gonna drop the dragons. Unless he's got a rage gem again. The dragons are actually pretty fast with the rage gem. Gotta admit that after seeing it triple the last couple times. The rage gem does make a huge difference. There's the Grand Warden. No Rage Gem here. We got Minion Prince. You would see the Rage Gem glow if he had it. Yeah, and he doesn't. King, Siege Barracks going to work together on the left side of the base. Drops a Headhunter very smartly to help fight the enemy Barb King. On the bottom, we get through the Queen. We get through the air defense. We drop an Ice Hound to help support. Is that worth it? Would you take an Ice Hound? Or is it better just have an extra dragon and 2 balloons? I don't know. You tell me. Basically an extra dragon and a half. Or you could have the Ice Hound. Still got the Warden ability. Still got the Minion Prince ability. Still got the King ability even. Minion Prince ability. Ooh, that was actually pretty good. No spells whatsoever, though. I'm guessing a Healing Tome, Eternal Tome, cooking up on the Grand Warden here in a few seconds. There it is. Looks like it. Healing Tome, Eternal Tome, going to come in clutch. King still has his ability, and most likely a Spiky Ball. You see he's got the Snake Bracelet as the passive. Down goes the Town Hall. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, dude, these guys are about to triple again. They're about to go 3 for 3 with the dragons. Spiky Ball does just enough damage to take pretty much everything out that he needs to. Wow. Wow, this is wrecked. Navi in a tough spot now. Woo! Stars, what can you do with Root Riders and Healers? This has to be a triple, and then they're still hoping for a 1-star defense move. Champion on the left, couple of Rocket Balloons on the other side. Sure. Sure, sure. Take out the X-Bow. Did he already lose the Spirit Fox? No. Yes. He lost the champion early. Stars! There's no way, bro! Oh, this is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. He can't even use the recall spell, man. He barely got like 1 or 2 invis in, and she actually died. Oof. Well, we got a Flame Flinger on the other side of the base. Queen with Frosty. Sure. Flame Flinger gets targeted early. Not ideal. And it's Hogs and Valks. Ew. What the? Root Riders, Healers, Apprentice Warden, Minion Prince on this Root Rider attack. Ice Golems, Witches on the bottom side of the base. We get the Scatter Shot down. Lost a Root Rider, lost a second Root Rider. He's not popping Warden ability for some reason. There it is. Yikes. Yikes. This is looking a little rough. Pop the Warden ability. Get the multi-gear tower, but we did not hit the Town Hall with the Minion Prince ability is what I meant. I don't even know if he's going to get the Town Hall here. Minion Prince ability might go target it. We do have the Invis spells. Why is he not using the Invis spells? Finally does. Minion Prince. Ooh, in the Invis. Might need another Invis. Maybe even all 3 for him. He does take out the Town Hall. Okay, I think there was a rage there. Gets the Town Hall. Goes to Phoenix ability. The last Invis basically swagged then. Giant getting low on HP, and this is all over, man. Navi barely gonna tie up the score after the 9th attack, and F.Ching #1 gonna just walk away with the victory as long as the last guy didn't fall asleep. Man, that champion dying early. He's got like 4 extra spells, and he just doesn't care to use them. I think he's given up. He says this match is over. He does redeploy the Queen. Basically in the same spot. Ugh, poor Stars. He had a rough day. The last match and then this match. Oof. He needs to go to bed. To be fair. I need a nap too. I need a nap too. Nice try, buddy. Navi with 11 stars here in this one though. Frosty has the final attack of the match. Let's see if Lava Hound with the Dragon Riders is actually the go-to meta right now. 12 Invis spells, 1 Earthquake, 5 Rocket Balloons. Sure. We'll take out the multi-Archer Tower, drop another Invis. See if we can continue to ignore the King. That would be ideal. Drops the next one, goes for the Xbox. Might be able to go get the monolith. And we do. I'm about to sneeze though. Never mind, it was false alarm. Or was it? Ooh, there it is. Bless you, Lex. Thank you. Use code Lexnos if you made it this far into the match, by the way. Woo! Thank you to everybody using code Lexnos this month. You guys are awesome. It's because of you guys that I'm able to buy diapers for the baby, so huge shout out to you guys. Let me know in the comments if you are using code Lexnos, because y'all are awesome. I'll be reading them. Down goes the Rage Tower. Frosty sending the Lava Hounds, sending the dragons from the right side of the base. King and Siege Barracks up in the northwest. Baby Dragon slightly on the outside to help fun a little bit. Lava Hound does die pretty early. I do think it's their best use when you can get them to fly across the map a little bit and trigger some traps. If they die like right away on the outside of the base, the first layer, then I don't know if the Lava Hound's worth it. Sneezy spawning some boogers. Dragons getting some value. There's a furnace in the defensive clan castle. Out of the CC, he's got super minions. I am also starting to like the furnaces in the siege barracks on this sort of attack. It seems like the furnaces get great value almost every single time. But oh well, Minion Prince ability goated. Jeez. Look at that. Minion Prince able to take out the enemy Archer Queen too. Now he's going for sweepers in the Town Hall. This is beautiful. Beautiful. He's going to solo the Town Hall. Super minions on the left, cleaning everything up. King with Snake Bracelet, still moving around the outside. We start his ability, man. Spiky Ball gets so many things. Down go all those buildings. And this is a 4th triple for F.Ching. Holy heck. These guys just put up 14 stars against NAVI, the former world champions. That is beautiful, man. Beautiful. Nicely done. A big win for F.Ching #1 over NAVI today. Ooh.